Listen up, says my teacher. In front of the class, he says if you're not a believer, I've refused, that's on you. Better shape up and pay your dues. I've refused, that's on you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the PFL YouTube channel. My name is Rhino. It's a pleasure to be with you this evening for count them, three Division 3 games. I'm so excited to be back. I've not casted EAFC since the last time I was here on the PFL channel, so I'm excited to get back into it. Excited to get things underway. And I have started a touch early. There is about a 5-minute delay to our game number 1. And that is because we have a lot of things to talk about. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And the first thing that we need to discuss is right here. It's the PFL Champions Cup. 23rd of November until the 21st of December. 1 whole month of Champions Cup action is coming right up for you. And that should be so much fun indeed. If you are looking to sign up for that, you can head to the PFL website, pfl-esport.com. You'll be able to see exactly what is taking place over the next few weeks. And all the sign-ups, all the information that you will need is over on that website. Or alternatively, you can go down below. You can see the X at officialPFL_. You can go over there. All of the information is right there as well. Now, something a little bit different today. We do actually have a team of the week to talk to. So congratulations to these players who have made it to the team of the week. If you see yourself there, let us know in chat. Make sure you are around because honestly, these guys absolutely deserve a shout out. So I will go from back to front. It's Balak in goal. It's a back three of Flodemon, Albada, and Dino. I'm sorry if I get some of these wrong. Center defensive midfielders of Agent and OP. Cam of Joe North. Out on the right mid, it's Atlanta. Out on the left, it is Bubblegum. And then a top two of Stitch and L Striker. Congratulations to both of you, all members of the team of the week. Very impressive indeed. And you can see right there the statistics, the average statistics that they had across the week. Great work. And let's have a look at how they got there. We've got some standings for you. And this is what the top of the table here in Division 3 looks like. The top half has Mokro up front. 9 points from a possible 9 and a goal difference of 18. 21 goals for. 3 goals against. That is absolutely insane. If you look a little bit further down, we've got FC Ball Blazers who will be appearing in our first game of the night. Should be very exciting indeed. And then if you go a little bit further down, that is their opponents, Vasco Esports. 6 points from a possible 9. Played 3 already, but they will be looking to try and improve that tonight. It's the Ball Blazers team who have played incredibly well in their first 2. We'll see if they can go 9 for 9 at the start of this season. As for other teams in there, there are a couple that we will be looking at later on, but then we can have a look at the bottom half as well. And I didn't realize that would live update, my apologies, but it did, and so you can see the standings there at the bottom half of the table. La Casa, we will be watching very shortly as well. I believe they are game 3. Yes, that is true. As well as Invulnerable Esports. Mosterganum also going to be on stream later today. Some fantastic teams there. And some who have yet to even start their seasons. Looking at you, FC of Heroes and Libyan E-Club. At some point, I'm sure they will get on the stream. But not to be yet. Not to be yet. So let's start talking through our first game of the night. And as I mentioned, it is going to be FC Ball Blazers taking on Vasco Esports. Now, it's my belief that Ball Blazers are playing with 10 men today. So they will have 1 filling in for someone else. And I can take you through both of these teams' lineups right now. In goal, it's Matuidi for Ball Blazers. Babu at left back. Moving across, it's Paris and Noakes in the centre-back positions. Out at right back, it's Tiro Flan. Then you've got 2 CDMs. One is Sneaky. The other is Idris. Then a central attacking midfielder of Rominio. Going to try and be controlling everything in that further position, in that holding role. Out of left midfield, it's Galactic. Out on the right, it's going to be Gallardo. And then up front, a sole striker of Sultan. Then over on the Vasco Esports side in goal, it's going to be Leno. Left back of Impact. Then as it will be, oh, sorry, my apologies. It's Vasco who have the 10 men, not Ball Blazers. So a centre-back partnership of Issa and whoever happens to be on any today. Right back, it's going to be Binks. Then we'll go to the two CDMs. It's Kansei and Dwazi. We'll go with Dwazi for the moment until corrected. Cam is going to be Elliot. Out of left mid, it's Minox. On the right side, it's Valentino and another formation with one central striker. That one is going to be Kaneki. So a lot to look forward to in this game number one. I talked to you guys earlier about the standings, and as I mentioned, as it stands, Ball Blazers, they have not lost a game. Played 2, won 2. On the other side, it's not looking quite as rosy as Vasco Esports. Had a bit of a false start, losing their first game as far as I know, but they bounced back. Got 2 wins after that point to get them onto 6 points. But that goal difference really could do with some helping. They're currently on 1 goal difference. 7 scored, 6 against. 6 conceded. So we'll see what happens. As I do see that Vasco are currently in. I'm waiting to see if Ball Blazers are in. And it looks like they are just about. So it looks like the lobby is being set up now, which is incredibly exciting. So let's get things underway. 2 minutes, says our wonderful GM. And I am certain he would not lie to me. Here we go. The teams are getting into the game, and we will start watching the Vasco Esports side of things as we start to have a look towards game number 1. As that is the wrong tab. Give me just a moment. There we go. And it is the right size as well. So are you ready for game number 1 here tonight? Ball Blazers taking on Vasco Esports in Division 3 of PFL, that competition. I can see the EAFC loading. Here we go, folks. The Arsenal badge comes out. You got some funky masks, as always. And this is what I absolutely love about pro clubs, and something you wouldn't see at the kind of professional EAFC level with just the one player is these different builds and the way that these two teams start to put themselves together. But here we go then. We are off, underway. It's going to be Ball Blazers kicking left to right in the Arsenal strip. It will be Vasco Esports on the right and a little bit of speed up lag to kick things off. Idris plays it into Raldinho as he finds a nice pass to Sultan, who does have an overlapper, but Dwazi will be able to collect. That's a misplaced pass though, and Romano is into Sultan. Sultan trying to break tackles. It's awkward. Romano, what can he find? Looking for that through ball, but a rapid plus right back is going to be enough. Leno taking a bit of time on the ball. Sultan, not sure about that one, but we'll get it clear. Now it's going to be Balbueno. Sorry, I've just realized that we are not producing sound. And actually, the game doesn't have any sound anyway. So that is a shame, as it will be back to Choi now for the side of Vasco into the goalkeeper, Leno, who's been put under pressure there a little bit. Bustamante back to his goalkeeper, Leno, back into Bustamante, and just moving around the attack of Ball Blazers at the moment. And that's a nice ball down the line. Rapid plus being used to full effect. That is a nasty challenge. You'd expect nothing less from a man in an Arsenal kit. You would expect the yellow card to come out. And there it is. Ramos will be booked, unsurprisingly. Palmer on the ball, inside to Bustamante, then to Dwazi, looking out to the right to Feliz. Julio, back to Bustamante, who will go all the way back to goalkeeper. It's all about keeping possession here for both of these teams as Vasco looks to build again. Kante, far side to the right back, looking to play it down the line again, offside. And it will be Ball Blazers to take over the ball. Now into the nearest player as Romano collects. That's the cam for Ball Blazers. Back to Cheek, who looks across, and It's a slow pace to start this game. Team's trying to build those attacks, find those sharp passes. It's early game as well here, but that's a nice pass into Romino, who will take a second touch, will go for a shot. Taken away by Bustamante. Great block in there from the centre-back. As Julio looking to shake his man, will go down the line to Feliz. Trying to break a tackle and does so, but nothing doing there. It's Bab moving forwards, looking down the line again, and both teams trying to get down the line, but it's challenged. And it will be a free kick going the way of Ball Blazers. The short one is on. And it will go short. In fact, it will go so short, it's out of play immediately. Division 3, remember, folks? And, yeah, Bustamante back to his goalkeeper, Leno. Chips forwards. Oh, but that's picked up by Ball Blazers. Nice shot. Top right corner. It's Leno to make the save. Sorry, top left. Leno's top right. As now we have a look at how this corner will come about for Ball Blazers. Have they been working on something on the training ground? Ball whipped in, cleared away pretty easily by Dwazi. Back to Galak, who tries to take it forwards, gets tackled by his own man. Buffle brings this one away, and a counter-attack potentially for Vasco, but they do slow things down. And Buffle loses out. Romino, he's almost in. Leno quick off his line. And that will alleviate some pressure for the Vasco Esports side. Looking out to the left wing. Intercepted by Tiraflan. It's Sultan now. Looking for the pass. Has found Galak. Looks for the shot. It's saved. Leno might be called into action again. Saves with his feet this time. And it might have been better off just to be left going out. But hang on a moment. Raldinho looks for something. Dwazi up to Palmer. Has a runner. And it's not offside. It's Kirishima looking now to finish this one. Bottom left corner. Kirishima gets the first goal of the game. Vasco Esports, a swift counter-attack. And that is exactly what you're looking for against a team who've had the start that Ball Blazers have. Great work on that counter from Vasco. Devastating effect taken. As now this one tries to be played through. Dwazi cut off so much today. There's another ball through. It's lagging a little bit, but it's Kirishima through again. Might sweat, he might not. Buffon making the save to save it from going 2-0 in favour of Vasco. The corner will come to nothing, but they've got to keep that back door closed of Ball Blazers. However, they do have a counter-attack here. Choi, fantastic challenge. Works inside now. Ramos on a card, but we'll find Idris. Goes back to Cheek, who goes back to Ramos, going across into Idris again. And this one now will find Cheek, who finds Noraldinho into... some of these I'm not even going to try, like, let's be honest. Sorry, that is Gallardo on the near side. Oh, it's a lovely chipped ball. It's just offside. And now, Noraldinho into Idris, into Rominho, into Gallardo, back to Rominho. Nice for passing, power shot. No, that anticipate plus coming in strong. And now that's a wonderful through ball. It's going to be Palmer to get on the end of it. Has Buffon to beat. Sweaty goal not coming. And that is actually going to be offside. I don't know whether Palmer would have been better off just taking that shot in the end. It goes over to the far side. Bab to find Ramos again, and the flick forwards into midfield to Romino is wonderful. Idris to Galak, out to Bab, looking for the through ball. Bustamante is right on the scene. Idris challenges once. Oh, Bustamante got a little bit confused there. But it's Dwazi now to save this one. It's up the field to Kirishima, the man who's, or should I say the woman, I guess, who's done the damage so far today. Julio into Kirishima again. Ramos has to be careful not to make too heavy a challenge. Kirishima still has the ball chipped forwards. Will be Cheek. Cleans up back to Buffon. He now goes to Tiraflan. Out to Gallardo. Romino. Into Idris. Back to Romino. And he gets around his man as well. On this right wing, Gallardo. What can he find? Looking for the player at the back post, you think? No, Leno called into action. A shot there. But nothing doing. And now it's going to be Rugale. Trying to get this one away. And surely that's a free kick. It will be. And Vasco Esports will breathe a sigh of relief. Choi, cross-field ball. Beautifully done. Out to Feliz, looking down the line. It might have gone a little early. I think it has. Challenge coming through. Bab now with the advantage, and it will be called back for that free kick to Ball Blazers. Fast-paced end to to the first half. Ball inside Idris. Back to Cheek. Cheek back to Buffon. And Ball Blazers not looking to rush the end of this half. This one goes out to the side for Gallardo. Tiraflan back to Gallardo. Inside to Raminho. Can't get past his man. Dwazi has to be careful. And will make a challenge, but Idris picks up. Oh, Dwazi's still there. Idris intercepting. Looking for the through ball to Sultan. I think he was lining up the shot there. Raminho out to the far side. Galak has possession. It has to go forwards and doesn't. Ball Blazers. Well, they find themselves 1-0 down going into half-time. 2 victories so far today from Ball Blazers. And hello a minute. That's an interesting interesting screen, but either way, it is going to be Vasco Esports who have the lead to hang on to. It's a good half from them. And we will actually switch sides as we go into the second half. We'll watch Gallardo stream now. They start to make their substitutes. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all well for some PFL action. As we get things back underway very shortly. Oh, we do have the Discord overlay happening over on the side of Gallardo, which will be very interesting to navigate, but I'm sure we're all sensible enough. I'm sure we can do it right. Second half gets underway, and it is Vasco to take us in as Buffel plays that one forwards, and Ronaldo not going to find it. Idris into Gallardo. What can he find? Inside to Raminho, but challenged by Dwazi again. This one is Idris. It's back to Sultan. Tries to get around the corner. Can't do so. Idris still has the ball. Out wide to Galak. Into the middle. And it will be cleared away. Once again by Vasco Esports as Regale looks down the line. It's intercepted by Tiraflan. Down that right-hand side, Gallardo. What can he find? Gets nudged off the ball by Choi. Great strength from the defender of Vasco. But Tiraflan has the ball again. Raminho to Noraldinho. Back to Tiraflan. Back to Cheek. And this ball moving well for the side of Ball Blazers. They've just not been able to find that finishing pass. And there is a free kick here for Vasco. As Dwazi gets around his man, Kante. Looking to play that all through ball. Gallardo intercepts it. It could be a terrible mistake. Sultan takes a shot. Fantastic save. This one will be sent clear, but only as far as Idris. Has a man on the far side. We'll go back to Noraldinho instead. Back to Idris. Out to Raminho. Now what can he find? Dwazi always there, intercepting wonderfully. And Feliz looking for the through ball to that danger man, Kirishima. It's not happening yet. Galak inside. Dwazi once again on the spot to intercept. Needs more though, needs help. Looks out to the right. It's Julio. And is that line played well? Yes, it is. Ball Blazers with a very, very high defensive line. And they make it work for them. Raminho onto the far side. It's Tiraflan. Oh, inside. Kirishima's robbed it. Now has the pace to start moving forwards. Has to try and get around. Can't find the through ball. Tiraflan makes up for the mistake. It's Gallardo. Back to Noraldinho. It's Idris. Back to Gallardo on that far side. Raminho. What can he find? Seconds ticking down here. 60 minutes gone in this game. 30 remain. Ball down the left side. And now it's going to be Rugale trying to get the better of Tiraflan, who's been stalwart so far in this game. Between Ball Blazers and Vasco Esports. Idris also being exceptional. Oh, that's a misplaced pass. Rugale has the ball. Cuts inside, cuts back, looks for the pass into Kirishima. Does a little bit of a flip-flap. It's Buffon to make the save at the top left corner. And that is definitely a goal saver. That one looked like it was nestling into the top corner. And could really have doubled Vasco's lead. Kirishima, ball into the back post. Buffon has that every day of the week. And now looks for the sharp counter. Gallardo into Cheek. Who will now go out to Tiraflan. Now onto this near side. It's Julio. Galak. Back down to Bar and Idris. Out to Galak again. And it's nice passing as per usual from Ball Blazers. They just struggle right there. Kante getting the better and Kirishima not going to have the pace to get on the end of that one. Was offside either way. Buffon a little bit of trouble getting closed down by 2 players. Nothing going to happen for him there. And as I say, Ball Blazers are fantastic in the middle of the park. They get those passes right. They find each other well. And here's a chance for Sultan. Not been on the ball much today. Cuts inside and cuts back. And, oh, that surely is a free kick to Vasco Esports, and it will be. It's Bustamante out to Buffle into Kansei, who has a lot of space to run into, decided to go for the early pass, and Tiraflan is going to read that every day of the week. Raminho into Sultan. Oh, out to Galak. Now could be danger. Tries to play that through ball. Julio's on the spot and back to the goalkeeper Leno once more. Out to Julio. Maybe trying to take down the clock, but Galak picks his pocket at the byline. Pass into Sultan. Just has it robbed off his toe. And that's close to an equaliser from Ball Blazers, but nothing going to come of it just yet. And now Gallardo into Raminho. Oh, can't get around Dwazi, and it's now Feliz down the line to Kirishima. Has a man inside, will decide to go the length of the field anyway. Feliz tries to play this one back, but Galax now is there. Dwazi once again with the interception. He's just everywhere. Feliz into Dwazi. Now looking down the line, no. But it will be picked up by Kansei. So there's a lobs through ball on the far side if he can see it, but he goes back to Choi instead. And now it's all about the time wasting from Vasco Esports. They want this victory. They want this dub. Choi on the far side. Looking now to clear this one off balance. Kirishima will win that header and will not find a teammate, though. Idris is too big. Raminho out to Tiraflan. Last 10 minutes of the game. Raminho into Idris. Has some time. Looks for Sultan. Oh, Leno's not come, and that could be a mistake. It's not. It's into the side netting from Sultan. I told you he's not had too many opportunities today. That was one. He just cannot make the most of it. Idris looking for this from Ball Blazers. Was that their chance? Was that the one time they're going to get the attack right? Leno comes way out of his box. Oh, this could be problems. They need to get this down. Idris into Sultan. Surely scores. What a save, Leno. It's a penalty. It's a penalty! Ball Blazers have been pushing back against this 1-0. And Sultan has the chance to tie the game up. He goes top left. And there's nothing Leno can do about that one. It's all square. With 7 minutes left on the clock. Ball Blazers have the goal they've been tracking for so long. And it's down to Vasco to try and regain that lead with the limited time that is left. Palmer looking to find that through ball. Might have found one as well. It's going to be Feliz looking to finish this game, but it's robbed by Cheek. And the counter-attack comes through now for Ball Blazers. Pass is wayward, but Sultan finds it. Galak into Idris. Looking to the far side. Gallardino, how cruel this would be. Raminho has Gallardo on that far side. It's going to be Choi to intercept. The counter-attack is on now. Rugale looks line, but Kirishima's not going to get the better of the defense. And with 2 minutes left, it's surely going to go to a draw. That's a misplaced pass. Chance for Kirishima. Might take it first time. What a challenge by Ramos. On a yellow card. Had to get it right and did. Sultan, he's won the ball still. There is a chance. It's going to be a last chance saloon for the side of Ball Blazers. And it will be a last-minute free kick. Gallardo to take. What a twist this would be. Gallardo, what have you got for us? He's called a man short. He's going to go for it. Over to the back post. Gets up. Nothing doing and cleared away by Buffalo. And surely that is the final whistle it will be. Ball Blazers and Vasco Esports, they find a draw in the first game of the night. Congratulations to both teams. And there you see a couple of the statistics there, and there you go, the full statistics lineup. Idris with an 8.9, fantastic work from him. As we now come back and we start to digest exactly what's happened there in that game. It was the tale of two CDMs, to be honest with you. Both Dwazi and Idris had fantastic games individually, played out their minds. The draw was probably fair. I thought maybe Ball Blazers had the better of the game. I thought they had most of the possession, but tell you what, Vasco looks deadly on the counter-attack, and it will be on as even. It will not be on as even. My fault. I'm pretty sure it does go to a draw. I've just seen the players. They were taken back to the field, but no. The draw will stand. And that will be that, folks. So Game number 1 is complete. Ball Blazers 1, Vasco Esports 1. Very interesting game in the context of the season, as that sends Vasco up to 9 points from 12. Sorry, it doesn't. Absolutely not. 7 points from 12. And Ball Blazers are yet to be defeated this season. They had to fight for that one, though. So we have another couple of games left here tonight. Next game will be coming at you very, very shortly, starting at past. So we'll have a 5-minute break or so. And we'll be back on the other side for some more PFL action. But until then, take care. I'll see you in just a moment. The wind and as strong as a piece of amber. Give me a breath like the fire you'll soon remember. Ooh. I'll be inflating till the end and singing. Ooh. Drowning out all this propaganda. How do you do for all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge? Hand back, John, I let loose. Don't mind if I do. For all the things that I've said, pushing me closer to the edge. Hand back, John, I let loose. Don't mind if I do.
I've been in and out my mind since I hit your phone. I've been counting up the times that I did you wrong. I just want you by my side when I get real gone. Feel it's been a little while since we got along. Yeah, we've been playing stupid games, the situation rotates. And they say communication, safe relations, okay. Medicated how I'm patient, wasting time ain't the way. Cause I can see it on your face. I've been tossing, turning, staying up all night long. I've been calling, yearning, wondering what I did wrong. I could tell by your eyes you got something to hide. So open your mind up, let me inside, and let's make it right. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? Cause I keep trying to figure it out. Oh no, oh no. Tell me, baby, what's the problem? I'm only picking up what you're putting down. You'll be tripping, I don't know what about. So what's the problem right now? Okay, now hold up. Let me get something right off my chest. I've been meaning to read into it, time to put it to rest. Is it stress? Is it that I ain't answer your text? Don't you treat it like amnesia, you know I always forget. Stirring the pot real hot, watch how the plot thickens. Around the clock, tick tock, need more than 20 seconds to get your attention before it's on to the next thing. And I'm over here again wondering, can I hold you, hear your truth?
Welcome back, everybody, to the PFL YouTube channel, and we have our second game of the night for you coming up right now. It is going to be Morden, which I probably am butchering the pronunciation of, so if anyone can let me know, please do let me know. Playing against Mostaganum. Again, couple of tough teams to pronounce here to get me underway, but either way, Mostaganum not had the best start to the season. 1 win from 3. They find themselves on 3 points on the other side. With Morden, it is going to be 4 points from 3 games, so the draw separates these two sides, and we will see what separates them on the field very shortly indeed. Let me run down your rosters for this game number 2. On the side of Morden, it will be Hamza in goal. Left back of Rude. 2 centre backs, Albata and Teddy. Out of right back, it is Mehdi. As your CDM for the day, it's Fard. Then let's go. Where are we going to go after that? So, yeah, I think this is a team with only 10 players. So, right centre mid is going to be Razor. Left centre mid is going to be someone. And then at right wing, it's Mr. Khalil. At left wing, it's going to be Yasinus. And then up front, it is Casablanca. Then for Mostaganum, it's going to be Amorzi in goal. Isu Zillo at left centre-back. Manst at centre-back. And Abdu at right centre-back. Left midfield is Khaled. And then right midfield is Ayman. Then 2 CDMs of Zhu Talming and Del Maido. And then, of course, Abdu will be your cam. You've then got Ezo and Alftamir as your 2 strikers. We'll find out soon enough, won't we? As we get things underway, hopefully their in-game names are a little bit easier to pronounce than I have just made them out to be. My apologies to all concerned. Sometimes, I mean, listen, we've got a league here with PFL which spans hundreds of players, multiple different tiers, multiple different leagues. Unfortunately, sometimes the casters, we just do not 100% have all of the pronunciations down, but we try our best. We try our best with what we have, and what we have is what I have just given you. So very shortly, we will be getting into game. I can see that one team is ready to go. We are just waiting on the other, either Morden or Mostaganum. And once we do get things underway, you guys will be the first to know. And we can get into game number 2. Remember, folks, hydrate. Make sure you're drinking water. Cheers, cheers. That's squash. So technically, like, mostly water and then a little bit of juice. We got a lot of people watching this stream right now. If you are in chat, make sure you let us know who you're cheering on. Are you here for Mostaganum? Are you here for Morden? We'll find out soon enough. And it is just going to be another 2 minutes. So a 5-minute delay in the first game. And what seems to be a 5-minute delay in the second game. So I can do some plugging. If this is your first time watching a PFL esports stream and you would like to know more, you can head over to our website, pfl-esports.com, which has all of the information about how you too can sign up for action here at PFL. And then, of course, on X, we are at officialpfl_, which you can go ahead and follow for all of your PFL related news. And if you enjoy the commentary tonight, I am, of course, Rhino. You can find me everywhere at RhinoCasts11, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. It'd be a pleasure to welcome you into my community as well. I do not just EAFC, but I do a lot of Rocket League content as well. And recently, a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket stuff at the same time. So if any of that floats your boat, we would appreciate you very much if you subscribed and followed the mentioned accounts. But either way, there is my minute of plugging, and that makes me feel like I've earned my wage, which is 0. So we will look ahead to this next game. As I say, one team is in. It's Mustaganum, who are all here. We are just waiting on Muad'Dib. I'm trying to keep up. They slow to get into game still. Yes, they are. But let me hear you in chat. I know we've got about just over 200 people watching the stream. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for spending your Friday night watching some PFL esports action. It's a pleasure to be bringing it to you. Let me know where you're watching from. Where are you based? I know we've got a completely global fan base here at PFL. Let me know where you are. And I know this is our European Division 3, so I imagine there will be a lot of Europeans watching tonight. But if you're from elsewhere, if you're from Europe, let us know. Let's get that chat going at the moment, because it's looking a little sad currently. I want people to be getting involved. And if you feel like getting involved, of course, we are currently on subscriber only mode. So if you would like to, please subscribe to the PFL YouTube channel, and that will allow you to chat into all of our live streams, which take place every Wednesday and Friday right here on the PFL YouTube channel. And thank goodness my waffling is over. The players are in. Muad'Dib versus Mustaganum will be getting underway very shortly indeed. Kits are being selected, and now it is time for the game. So enjoy, everybody. Two teams that need a win. 4 points and 3 points. They really could do with anything but a loss. And we'll see if that is going to come for either of them as we are loading into game now to try and get this game number 2 kicked off. And I was right, 5 minutes delay. There you go. Who would have thunk it? Here we go. The players getting themselves ready. Another couple of masks on show as the creator players have been going pretty wild. And we get things underway. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try something different for this one. I'm going to put on some quiet music. And I will try and do that before this game kicks off, but I have not been able to do so. So here we go then. As it's going to be Muad'Dib looking for this first one. It's a very high line played by Mustaganum, but it does not come to anything at the first time of asking. As it will now be Mustaganum trying to take this one forwards. Mustaganum kicking right to left in the green and white kit. Muad'Dib will be in the yellow kit, kicking left to right. There we go. We can just turn that a little bit down. You can tell me if that's a little bit too loud, but I figured since we haven't got in-game noise, a little bit of sound would not go too far wrong, as it's going to be a chance here. Corner early for Mustaganum. We now see if this corner routine works any better than the ones in the first game did, because they were not particularly great in that first game. Ball towards the back post. Header on, and that one is better. It just flashes over the bar. Early chance for Mustaganum that does not go anywhere. And dodgy camera angle as we don't really know what's happening further up the field. But I get the feeling that Muad'Dib are still on the ball, and there's a throw in to someone. That is for sure, as it's now Yassine looking for that crossfield ball, and there's pace on that far side. Khalil tries to take it first time, and it's Pickford down to his right, and it's a corner for Muad'Dib. Anything you can do, I can do better. And now the corner comes in. Yassine into the middle is one, but oh my goodness, down to his left is Pickford. 2 early saves made by the Mustaganum goalkeeper. Now they can start moving back down the field. Looking for the header, not finding it, but hang on a moment. There's a player over on the far side. And this is going to be Ayin, but it's offside. No, you got to take that ball forwards, lad. The right wing has made a mistake there for Mustaganum. And we are once again back to focusing on the left of the centre-backs, but it's... Hang on a moment. Mustaganum have robbed the ball and they've scored. 14 minutes in. And that is going to be your first goal of the game, and we didn't even see it. Ball down the line. will go onto the right to T27. Vieira now. For the ball downfield. Abdu. Take this one forwards. Not happening. Lazia. Lazia? Sure. Ball goes back to Lazia. Back into Shogun. Looks forwards. It's Casa. Into Razor. Back to Lazia. Let's see what happens here. As this one goes down the side. It's intercepted for the moment. But Casa has won the ball back. Ivona down the line. Yassine has the pace, but doesn't have anything else. And Moates, well, a little bit too heavy-handed for the referee's liking, apparently, and does go into the book. So there's a chance for Muad'Dib to get back into this game. It'll be Shogun to take. High line played from Mustaghanam. Chip ball forwards and will be dealt with for the moment. It will be Moates taking this one forwards, and maybe he's got the run on his man. No, Ivona will do well to stave his man off, and now look for that crossfield ball to try and get out of trouble. It's Hullet. Can he find just stopping on that one? Now's not the time for showboating. Lazia into Razor, back to the goalkeeper. Once again, we cannot see the play. It will be a chance. Moates into QLF, but that one is going to go out for a corner. And Mustaghanam have started brightly. This one will go into exactly where the keeper is standing. And Nekach will have no problems sending this one away. It's going to be Hullet down the line. Oh, nice through ball into Khalil. What can he do? Looks for another through ball. Casa looks for the chipped shot. But Pickford does well to stay on his line. Now this one goes across. It's Abdul. Looking for an option. Finds one inside to Machino. This is the first real spell that Mustaghanam have had. A big cross ball, that long ball plus doing some work. What a pass that was. As the chip pass down the line is not quite as on board as now. There's a chance. On this left side, QLF tries to beat his man, can't do so. Shogun out to Ivona. Just trying to reposition, but the ball has been robbed. There's a chance here for Aimeen, who gets around his man, tries to find the ball in. It's another corner. You have to say, Mustaghanam, when they have gone forwards, when they've been pressing, they have won the ball more often than not. 1-0 to Mustaghanam then. All in to the centre circle. Cleared. Hullet. Not beat Zimp, who now looks for that power shot. It's not happening. Abdul. Oh, that's a nice pass. Another power shot fired in. It won't do much. And Muad'Dib survive another one. But they are 1-0 down. They've got to turn this defense into attack, really. Short one taken as QLF will waste that corner. And Muad'Dib will be able to start building once again. And that one is intercepted immediately by Mustaghanam. Muad'Dib try and collect, but the Rapid Plus not going to save him there. Zimp. Can you find? Looking for a lot of fake throw-ins. Will eventually go down the line to Aimeen. Or Aimene. No idea. Oh, nice chipped ball to the back post. Nekach has got that covered. Now looking for that long ball downfield. Will be Khalil, who manages to shield the ball well until he's challenged by Aimeen. And now tries to go down the line. Hullet is waiting. Inside to Shogun. To Razor. Back to Lazia. This one's going to go all the way through to T27, who will now find the pass down the line. Ivona have to send this one clear, but only finds Machino. On a little bit misplaced, but it's Vieira to pick it up. Aimeen looks for the chip ball in. Lazia sends it away. Aimeen still has the ball. Looks for the finesse. Will be saved. And Muad'Dib can't get out of their half right now. Challenge there by Aimeen. Looks for the ball in. Back post unmarked. Pass inside. Zimp has a chance. Nekach will do his best and make the save to keep the scoreline at 1-0. That's a wonderful ball down the line. Not offside. It's going to be Casa. Now looking for that wall. Goes for goal. Goes for glory. Saw Pickford off his line. Can't do much with that one. Intercepted is Ivona. Into Yassine as well. Hang on a moment. Now it's down this left. QLF tries to get the first time pass. Can't find it. This will now be back on the far side. And this is Abdu. Oh, QLF just going to be offside. And That should be the final action of the first half. Khalil can keep this moving forwards, though. What a challenge that is by Abdu, but the clock continues to run. I thought really that would have been the end of it, but Yassine into Razor, and Pickford makes the save to spare the blushes of Mostaganem. Half-time then. We'll go back to having a look at the rosters for today, the lineups. Mostaganem have looked like the better team. I don't think there's any getting away from that fact. Morden not quite up to pace right now, but they have had spells. That final chance at the end of the half, I think maybe Mostaganem actually gave up. They thought the whistle was going to blow and just didn't. Just was not for happening, but they made it work. They made it work, and now we will wait and see what the second half brings. Morden, regarding the fact that they were pretty much in their own half the whole time, it's pretty rough for them. They're only 1-0 down, so there is a long time left in this game. Another 45 minutes to go, and we will get things underway for the second half. Mostaganem to kick us off. Now, kicking from left to right in that white and green kit as Moats is found down the left. Looks for that chip through ball, but oh, hang on a minute. That's been robbed. Now down the left, but Ivona does enough to keep it away from the onrushing players of Mostaganem, and a big clearance there by Albertal. One as well. Hullet has time, has two men inside as well. What will he do with this? Looking now for the back post, you would think. Does find it unmarked. No, not quite. Good interception. That one will go out for a corner. Bright start from Morden in the second half. Ball coming from Yassine. To the middle. Free header. An aerial plus coming through. But it's a good save by Pickford. And Mostaganem clear that one away. Counter-attack is on. Zimp has a player running forward inside, but is being tracked the whole way. Zimp now finds him, looking for more, and it's just going to go out for a goal kick. As that attack will end up not bearing fruits for the Mostaganem side. Now this one is Olsen. Looking for movement ahead of him. Casa to this near side as Hullet goes back. See there, Mostaganem moving well as a team, and QLF has robbed it, but he can't get past Albertal. Abdu is able to win it. There's a chance here for QLF, but Azir has read that. Now that's Khalil. It's a Razor, and Casa's got around the side. Looks for the pass out wide, but that one will be offside. That was some bars spat from me, by the way. QLF into Moatez on that left wing, cuts inside. No, Ivona wins it, and now this one starts moving back the other way. Razor into Yassine. Finds the pass, but it's only to Vieira. Now he can find a man in space. This is Amin, who cuts inside to Zimp, who will take the power shot, blocked off by Albertal. And it will be a corner kick taken very quickly near post, looking for a header onto the back post, but that one might go out for the throw-in. Ivona will make sure it doesn't. As Morden now. This one clear, you would think. There's movement on this near side. That's all I can really see. And oh my goodness, once again almost missed a goal. This time it does go wide of the right post. Goes short immediately. And you can see this movement here. Ivona down the right wing. Yassine into Razor. Looking back for Casa, and thought about blowing up for a offside there, but he was onside. And now this chip ball through. Zimp will be off on that occasion. Now this one goes wide left, and that is to absolutely no one. I mean, looks down the line. Rapid plus working for Zimp, and he gets in front of his man. That's a nice ball in. It's going to be Moatez looking for one more. Intercepted and pushed away, and that will be a free kick to Morden. 65 minutes gone in this game that both squads would have wanted to come in and dominate and win. At the moment, it's Mostaganem who will be the happier of the two. This one now into Vieira, into Abdul, looking for QLF down the right-hand side. What a wonderful pass to Amin. Cuts across into Zimp. Tries to take it around a few. Wants that one extra pass, but Ivona cuts it out. And now there's a counter-attack for Yassine down that far side. Intercepted well by the Mustaganum defense. And if they keep working on that, they will all win. But Yassine cuts that one out. Good challenge. And Abdu brings it away. Down the left. Can Moatez find? Inside to Abdu. Chipped ball forwards. QLF can't really keep it under a spell, but it's Moatez inside, and that's a surely finished by Amin at the back post. And it is 2-0 to Mustaganum. And that might just do it for today. That might be all she wrote for this game. Navona down that side, but Moatez intercepting. Trying to get past his man, just about does so. QLF now for the run of Moatez. Maybe there's another goal here for Mustaganum. A low drilled ball, and Amin will get on the end of it. And that is 2 very quick fire goals for Mustaganum. And they go 3-0 up in this game. Morden, they had been able to set up shop for so long. But unfortunately, that time has now come. And Mustaganum have found a couple of goals out of absolutely nothing. Now, Racer looking for this crossfield ball. Intercepted. Moatez will find that one into Zimp, but Albertal will be able to read that one. Now it's Lazia. Onto the near side. Hullet. Oh my goodness. Robbed by Amin. And that is down the line. Chance. Once again, Albertal intercepting. Lazia just about getting in between 2 players. It's Abdu once again. To Vieira. Challenged. Shogun has a chance. Nice ball. There's a man over in the midfield. Khalil, can you keep the ball? Yes, he can. It's Yassine looking for the run of Casa. Pickford stands tall. Makes the save. And if there was going to be any way back into the game for Muad'Din, that was going to be it. 3-0 to Mustaganum, and that looks like it will stay that way. Less than 10 minutes left. What a lovely through ball that is. Surely it will be 4. And that is exactly how you score. Ginger striker from Mustaganum will put them 4-0 up, and maybe it gets worse. QLF has the ball. Get past Abdu. Now, Lucky looking to put this forwards. Albertal goes back to his keeper. Lazia. Got to think about your goal difference here. Morden. Shogun. Into Razor. Out to the right into Avona. Now for runs. And there is a good one. He needed that one to go over the top. Didn't. QLF. There's a man inside, but Lazia will get across. Now Nekach sending this one out to the far side. Won well by Abdul. Amin tries to find a man inside. Hang on a moment. Amin's still going. Looking for that near post finish. It's a good save. And now this is a chance for Amin. Looking for the header. Surely that's offside. Albertal will clear it either way. With only 1 minute left of regular time. This game is looking like it is all but over. Hang on a moment. Abdu to the back post. Good save by Nekach again. ULF looking for more though. Back post once more, and it won't be met by a Mustaganum head. With less than a minute and a half to go in the game. The result is locked in. It will be Mustaganum taking this game victory. It will now be passed back. Albertal into Razor. Maybe looking for a goal for the road. But intercepted. And that will do it. Referee going to keep this play going. One more chance for Mustaganum. But this one will be cleared away. And surely that's going to be the final whistle. There it is. Mustaganum win comfortably in the end. 4-0 against Muad'Din. Here are your top players. Wow. A 10 on the field. It's gracious. 7.4 for our host. Thank you so much for hosting for us. And that is going to do it. Game number 2 is in the books. We have seen 2 fantastic games. A draw in the first game between Ball Blazers and Vasco Esports. And just there it was Mustaganum taking down Muad'Din 4-0. We have one more game left in the day. It's Invulnerable FC versus La Casa. And we'll see exactly how we get on with that game very, very shortly indeed. But for now, we're going to cut to a quick break and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. everybody, and welcome back to the PFL YouTube channel. Pleasure to be back with you. I am Rhino, and we have one final game left today. We've seen a draw, and we have seen a 4-0 win. What will happen in this final game? Anything could happen is the answer. Let's take a look at your lineups for Invulnerable FC versus La Casa. Here we go. You can see here the teams as they line up, starting with Invulnerable. It's Jonas in goal, rocking a 4-2-3-1 wide. And so your centre-back partners are Kars and Pesson. Left back is Ambi. Right back is Armin. Then you've got your two central defensive midfielders of Nivlem and Ryan. And then a cam of Kevin. Out on the right, it's Zelek. Out on the left, it's Yamin Lamal, which is going to be very, very difficult for me to go over for today. And then a solo striker of Spark. And over on the other side for La Casa, it's a similar story as far as formation goes. Donnarumma in goal, Britu at left back, Mahomes and Priestwar in the middle. And then at right back, it's Renken. Your CDMs today for La Casa are Azarix and Mazru with a cam of Zidane. Out on the left mid, it's Mahuzmister. Apologies, I am butchering that. Out on the right, it is Malik. And up front, once again, another lone striker of Badro. So those are your official lineups for our final game of the day. 9 o'clock kickoff time. But I know that one of the teams was playing some... they were playing a warm-up game before this. So I can just check in with them now, actually, just to see whether they finished that game. And they are... into the final minute or so of that game, and then we will get things underway. So a little bit of a scrim being taken by Invulnerable as they now start to get back to their normal screen, and we will see this one get underway. So once again, as always, chat, make your voices heard. Who are you here for? Let us know which team you are supporting. Are you here for Invulnerable FC, or are you here for La Casa? As they are just waiting for club mates right now. But once they do, we will get things underway. Invulnerable FC, of course, currently live on YouTube. If you fancy going to watch, that's Invulnerable FC on YouTube. If you want to go and watch their perspective, we will be watching specifically the La Casa, and specifically Azarix's screen for this game. Purely based on the fact that A, it's on Twitch, and B, it's full screen. So a better viewing experience, hopefully, for you. Unless he does something very, very silly indeed with his monitors, with the way that, with his cameras. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go then. The players joining into what will hopefully be the lobby soon, as I can tell you where these two teams are in the standings. Currently, it looks like they are both in the bottom half. And that is indeed the case. La Casa sat in 11th and Invulnerable sat in 12th. Both on the same number of points. Both have 3 points from 2 games. This will be their third of the season. So lots to play for here. 0 goal difference for La Casa, -1 for Invulnerable FC. Based on this early stage of the season, this should be a very, very tight game indeed. We are hoping that it will. You can see Invulnerable are just getting their last 2 players in, and there we go. So we should be getting underway very shortly. Both teams have 11 players in. The lobby is being set up. And typing with a controller is horrible. But hang on a moment. Oh, did they really do the full... Oh, no, they didn't. Okay. There we go. Connection made. And the match has been approved. So, game number 1 will be kicking off very, very shortly. Kits are being selected. Invulnerable FC versus La Casa. 11th plays 12th. An important game for both sides. You can imagine both of these teams are going to be wanting to go hammer and tongs at this one to try and get that victory. We'll see if that is to be the case. And we get things underway. Your teams, for the last time in front of you, last game of the evening, as PFL have just mentioned in chat. Make sure you are paying attention to this one because it could be an absolute barnstormer. We'll see if that is to be the case. As we get things underway, I'm just going to grab a drink as the players take to the field. As always, remember to stay hydrated, folks. Even though it's not summer, even though it's not warm anymore. Very important. Here we go then. 90 minutes of football. Invulnerable FC versus La Casa. We get things underway. La Casa in their blue strip. Going from right to left. La Casa in all white. Kicking left to right. And it will be Cars into Scorpio. Now looking for Nivlam. Goes out to his CDM partner Ryan. Kevin, a nice chipped ball through. There's a chance here. But he just can't break enough tackles, and oh my goodness, Mahomes taking a bit of a chance there, but will eventually get that clearance. And now Badro into Malik, looking for that return ball. Won't be found. Kevin out to this left-hand side. Looking to hold off his man. Does well. Does beater as Kevin back to Scorpio. They'll recycle this, but Nivlam, that's a misplaced pass. Will intercept back, but hang on a moment. It's a little bit of table tennis in the midfield. Eventually, Scorpio does get it over to Pessin, and it's going to be the Invulnerables to just try and put foot on ball for a moment, but they can't keep it for long. Britu crossed into the middle. Pessin clears, but only as far as Arazix. As Catania into Mazrou. Now to this near side. Ball in. Header taken. But Badro can't find the conversion, and La Casa have the first real chance of the game. Cars. Looking out to the far side. It's Zelik on the ball. Down the line, it's a nice pass if it stays in, and it will. Kevin looks for the immediate cross, trying to put the keeper under pressure, but Mamino will not be deterred. As now La Casa try to build once again. Down the line, will go straight out of play for an Invulnerable FC throw-in. Kevin, what can he find? Chips it forwards, away by Mazroon, and now there is a chance. Through ball into Badro, who, that's a bit of a heavy touch. Will be picked up by Zelik. Has runners ahead of him. Goes right. And now Kevin will go back towards Arminas. Into Ryan. Back across to Nivlam. It's going to be Calypse. Looking for the chipped ball. They do have a very tall striker. They will be looking for those headed plays, but not going to happen on this occasion. Malik back to Mazroon. Into Azarix. Cars. Into Scorpio, down the line. Calypse. Back across into Nivlam. We'll switch that play to Arminas. Pessin, Ryan. Nice passing from Invulnerable FC, my apologies. They've already proved to be quite vincible this season so far. 2 losses and 1 win. Hang on a moment. Zelik into Kevin. It's a heavy touch. Easy clear for Priestwar. Pessin will collect once again. Onto the right side. Good header from La Casa. And now just taking their time with it. Not in a rush. Priestwar, a lovely over-the-top ball. And they will be able to get on the end of this as well. It's going to be Mesh down the line. Not offside. Looking for the ball in. It's Arminas to get a challenge. And it will be a corner kick. Taken by Azarix. Or not. This ball will be floated in. Not seen a corner goal yet tonight. Will that change? Looks like the short option will be taken. No, it goes around him, but cleared away by Cars, and the counter-attack is on for Invulnerable. Now, Mazroon right in front of that ball, but the through ball isn't good enough. Clearance is in for Invulnerable, and it will be a throw-in to La Casa, deep inside Invulnerable territory. He decides to go back, though, Azarix. What's he got? Gets past 2, but that pass forwards isn't good enough. Ryan down the line. Will be picked off. Priestwar now on the ball for La Casa. But he's been robbed. Zelik on that far right. Looking to beat his man. Oh, did a little bit too much. Azarix now has the ball back into Mazroon. Into their left winger. Now up to Arminas is. Oh my goodness, that is a terrible challenge. But he has won the ball. And now it's Mesh. Through into the middle. Chance for Mosh to score. And it's a good save by Jonas. Invulnerables stay in it. Another corner for the side of La Casa. Ball in. Oh my goodness, there was Priest War has aerial plus, so that was dangerous, but just goes beyond him. And now this is Britu on that far side. It's Mazroon. Now to find a player, Priest War. To this near side, and Azarix just trying to put himself about, trying to thread the play together. But Nivlin will intercept now into Scorpio. It's now with Spark, who finds Ryan, who has room on this right side for Zelik, but intercepted by Britu nicely. No goals yet. 35 minutes in. It's KG. Britu will have a throw in. That's going to be dangerous. Has to keep the ball. And Priest War does well to dig that one out, but it's Kevin now on the ball. Well challenged by Azarix. Looks to get things going quickly. Mesh has a couple of runners. We'll look for the rapid. He now tries to find the ball inside. It's, oh, Badro, you can't be doing that. It's going to be a chance now for Invulnerable FC to move forward. Zelik on that right has been matched up by Britu well tonight. We'll try and get around him. Left and right, up and down. Round the houses, nothing doing. Mo will be able to clear it away. Priest War gets in the way of Britu. Surely that one's going out for a throw, and it will be a La Casa throw-in deep in their own half. Mesh has possession now. 3v3 if they find it. Badro back out to that left. Will be picked up by Mo. This one falls to the edge, but Cars will be first there, and a sharp kick downfield. Priest War will collect. Now it's Renken. Back to Priest War. Oh, under pressure from two. Didn't see any good options, so had to go back to keeper. And now that through ball is wonderful. Azarix gets this one moving forwards. Mesh needed to go over the top. Went along the floor, and it was intercepted. Now Scorpio into Kevin. Far side. Extra time in the first half. Cleared away by Britu. If this goes out, you would think that would be everything for this first half. No. Zelik will get the chance to throw this ball in. Needs to get it right, though. Everyone marked at the moment. Goes down the line. Kevin. Oh, gets down the byline. Gets there again. Needs the ball across. Not going to find it. Corner kick. And there will be time to take it. De Bruyne on that far side, apparently. Kevin, sorry, gets that one in. It's going to be a chance for Cars. Good save. And there will not be a time for a second corner kick. So it will be 0-0 going into the half. That is great play from both sides. Both had chances. Both had opportunities. Neither of them able to take them just yet. But yeah, there is goals in this game. I promise you that. As we start to look ahead to what the second half will bring in just a few moments' time. Cheers. It's at this point I'd normally say that one team have had the better of the play. One team have been a little bit improved, but I really don't think there's much to split these two sides. Invulnerable look pretty good going forwards. They just get in their own way a little bit in the back lines, and it's La Casa who look the most dangerous on the counter. But at the end of the day, now then. What is all this about? This is a concern. Let me just bring you back for a moment. And I will check. No, we have had a crash, unfortunately, folks. First half has been played, but the second half is a non-starter. The stream is not working on either side, and it is just a waiting game, and hope that the server starts responding again. But the fact that the banners are going in the background is a real concern for the health of this game. It was 0-0. He could just play it again at some point. I will wait for news from the people who know better than me. And while I do, I'm not going to waste your time by telling you that this is going to be a quick fix. So we're going to go to a break. And when we come back, I'll tell you exactly what's happening with this final game of the night. I'll see you in a moment. Well, that was a quicker break than I expected, to be honest with you, but we have got a resolution. We will just be restarting the game and they will be playing one half. Considering that half has already finished 0-0, we can just restart the game and only play the first half, and that will be fine. So, for everything that we need to do, they just need to get their players back in. And once they do, we will start thinking about what will happen in the game. For now, we do have a second half that will be coming up very, very shortly for you guys. And when it does, I will be sure to let you know. But for the moment, they are just trying to get their players back into the lobby. And hopefully we will not have another false start. I'm sure that we won't. I said that very confidently, didn't I? I honestly don't know. Oh. Okay. Turns out they're going to play the full game. All right. Sure. Why not? They are going to be playing the full game. Okay. So that is the situation that we find ourselves in. We will be going again. A fresh 90 minutes. Starting from 0. Starting from the very beginning. A very, very good place to start. We just make sure that everyone gets in and everyone is ready. Once we have that confirmation, we will be getting things underway. I do just want to check. I don't think the leagues update tonight, but we might as well check the table to see if it does live update. It does live update. How fascinating. So we might be able to have a look at the league table a little bit after this game. So what has happened across the PFL third division. I believe we're just waiting on Invulnerable to get back with us. All of their players are in. Don't really know what we're waiting for, to be honest with you. The question... Oh, we're just waiting on a couple more players. There is the request. We will be getting things underway. So, almost as if that first half didn't happen. Almost as if it was completely irrelevant to all of our lives, because it was. But this game will restart. They will play the fresh 90 minutes, and we hope and pray that we do not have the same error, the same issue that we had in that game 1. But players voted. The players want what the players want. At the end of the day, we are a league that is nothing if not for the players. So if they want to play it again, they can play it again. Who are we to tell them that they can't play another 90 minutes of football? So if you are just joining us, we have had a packed night of PFL action. We are now going into the final game of the day. We started this game at 9 o'clock. We did play the first half, but unfortunately, it was not in the stars that one was going to finish off because the server crashed at half time. Let's hope this one's a little better, eh? As we get things underway now. It will be back to Priest War, and these two sides now a little bit more acquainted with each other, knowing what the other is bringing. That's great work from Mesh out to that far side. As a good header in as well. And is he onside? He might well be. No. The play will be brought back. And it will be Invulnerable FC kicking from right to left in the all-orange kit. La Casa in the same kit they were in that first half from a moment ago. La Casa might have a chance here. Goes back to Jesus. Or Mahomes, as I know him. Renken. It's a maroon, but not going to find it. Arazix. Find anything there. Britu looks for the ball over the top as well. They do try and get that ball into that pacey left winger. Ball down the line is nice into Kevin. First time pass, and he's just muscled off the ball. Clearance out, but it's only Nivlin picks it up. Spark looks for the shot. Good save for the moment. Zelek, now for the pass inside, will be cleared away by Azarix. But that line is covered by Ryan, and not the back heel that they would have wanted. Azarix still has the ball, goes over the top, and there might be a chance here. It's going to be Badro, can't get around cars. That is going to be cleared away. Zelek just cutting back, and now getting this ball across. The press coming through from La Casa, and maybe it's effective too. It's in for a moment by Calypso, and it's going to be Kevin. Just looking to move around these players, and does do so. Kevin still has the ball. It's the ball onto the far side, but it's Brito sending it away. Nivlin down to Ryan. To the far side, it's Zelek. Now on their right wing and just trying to get out of trouble, but when three are around him, it's difficult to do so. Badro into Mesh. Pacey winger once again on his bike, but it's Azarix on the ball. Into Mo, who now gets around the left, looking for the early ball in. It will be a throw in to the side of La Casa. He's beaten his man on the byline, but oh my goodness, that's a misstep. Now Mesh looks for the pass back. Surely Mo will score. No, he won't. Hang on a moment. It's all over the place. Keeper pick it up. He's not picked it up. It's a scramble in front of goal. But it will not be a goal. It will be given as a free kick to Invulnerable. Maybe they are invulnerable. How have they gotten away with that? Zelek down the right side. Need to cut this one into Kevin, who will look for the Travella ball out to this left side, and it's just too far ahead of his man. Now Renken. Past one, playing down the line, and there's another one on. Does go down. He's going to be pressured almost immediately. Ball inside. Badro still has the ball, looking for the immediate pass. Oh, it's wide, Mo. Close to getting the early goal for La Casa. It really feels like they have started the better in this, well, second game, but first game, but it's complicated. Kevin looking for another Travella ball, not going to find it. Mo, it's the near side, and Badro does win that. So now find a pass as Mo trying to intercept, and it does as well, but Zelek wins it back. Inside to Kevin, back to Arminas. And now Cars to Scorpio, back to Cars. For this one back across his defensive line. And it's just time to get feet on ball for Invulnerable, who it's fair to say have been under the cosh in this first half. And that's a nice header away by Britu to keep Invulnerable at bay. Zelek throw in here, taken quickly, but there will be a free kick for Invulnerable. And now we'll see what they can make from this set piece. It's Kevin on that far side. We'll look for the ball in. It's quick. It's Ryan. It's not a powerful enough header. Will be easily dealt with by Jonas. Now goes into Mazroon. Out to this near side, who finds Renkin. Once again, Malik. Just looking now for options. Not seeing too many. Gets the chip through. It's nice work as Mesh just brings it under his spell. Quick step employed. Mazroon gets past a couple. That rapid play style not going to really do too much in that corner. Kevin. Find Calypse. Back to Spark. That's nice interplay, but Malik wins it and Mazroon now takes it away. Renkin down the side and will go out of play for a invulnerable throw-in. Trying now to win this ball. Whoa. Still taking a chance. Nivlum to his striker. There's a chance here. Zelek turning. That's not the pass. It will now be Mo down the line and hits that one directly out of play. 10 minutes left of this second first half. There's a chance now for Nivlum. Kevin might go onto that far side and will. Zelek. Great interception by Mo. It will be a throw-in to the side of Invulnerable FC, who to end this half stronger. It's Lacassa's throw in that one. Down the line immediately. Won by Zelek nicely. It's back. Brings the ball under his spell well. And now tries to go down the line. Beats a couple of men. It's nice from Zelek. The right winger for Invulnerable wins his team a throw in. As he now goes short. Kevin. To try and beat that man, but Britu can't do it. Clearance. Invulnerable are piling on the pressure, though, towards the end of this first half. Oh, but that's a big problem. Badro into Mesh. Looking now to find a pass, but it is intercepted and will be a throw into Invulnerable once again. Long throw. Intercepted by Britu. Looks for the first time ball. Nivlum does get around, but he can't find anyone other than Malik. It's the far side for Mo. Looking for the power shot. Intercepted immediately. I like the ambition. This one now, Zelek. What can you find? Looking for that crossfield ball. Nicely played, but it is out of play. We'll see how much injury time we have in just a moment. Badu back to Mesh. And that one's going to go out for a corner. This will be last chance of the half. 20 seconds left. Azarix. He's not the common taker, and it will be Mo to take it. What have they got cooked up? 10 seconds remaining. Ball into the center circle. Cleared away, but not far. There's a chance for Mazroon, but that one is not the pass or even the shot that he wanted. The halftime whistle blows. Vulnerable 0, Lacassa 0. We are still in the same place that we were at the end of the first half. The team able to score. And that makes for a very, very interesting final half of football. Because, of course, we are now going into our third half of football. If we had just played that first half, we would have finished with a 0-0 draw. We'd be done by now. But that is not the case. The players wanted the full game. And so the full game they will get. We'll be going again into this second half then, as Invulnerable FC really grew into that game, really grew into the half. And we do have a second half this time of football to watch. It's Kevin into Cars. But I really thought Lacassa came out of the blocks very quickly in that early first half. Now that's going to be Kevin. Looking for this crossfield ball. Can his striker get up? No. Britu is there first. Oh, but that's not a great clearance. Ryan Has men over. Kevin looking for the power shot. Top left. No. Good save called into question was Donnarumma, and he made the save. Very nicely indeed. Kevin. Ball in. Away immediately by Priest. Now. Challenged by Zelik. Looks to shake off a couple. Britu can't get the better. Zelik going to rush to the byline. It's around. Azurix gets past another. Goes to the byline. Is he fouled? Yes, he is. Free kick in a dangerous area for Invulnerable. For this one. Back post. Will be the first to meet it, but aerial plus from Renkin is enough to push it out for a throw-in for Invulnerable, but it's a lot of pressure the orange side are putting on. Ball thrown short. Mazroon is first on the scene, but hang on a moment. Spark looking for that ball across. Azurix collects, puts it into his own player, but able to get that clearance in the end. Kevin surely would look to just pass that inside, but not going to happen. Azurix now. We know he's good on the ball, but taken off him. Zelik through the middle into Kevin. Out to Ryan. I thought we might have lined up a power shot there. Calypso to the back post. Chance for Spark. Diving save. It's JM to keep La Casa in it, and they have been really put under pressure. Looking for maybe the goal, but it will be an easy save for JM. So he clears this one down to the left. Back in. Spark takes the ball. Cars into Pesson, looking for that crossfield ball, but no one of an orange persuasion is there. And a back heel from the goalkeeper. Having a bit of fun. This one goes down the wing. Nivlam, sorry. Ball up. Ryan into Zelik. Gets past one. Zelik, he's tricky. He's very difficult to dispossess. Eventually it is going to be Britu with that anticipate plus that gets him. And now Mo looks down the left wing. There is a chance. There is a counter on. Badro into his winger. Can he find? That is a terrible tackle and will surely result in a card. No. Wow. No card for that invulnerable player there. But a La Casa free kick in pretty much the same place that Invulnerable had a free kick up the other end. This one will go short. As Azurix looks for the ball in at the back post. Is it too long? No, it's not. Ball played to the penalty spot. Taken, but not finished. And there's another one, but that one's offside. And Invulnerable survive another La Casa onslaught. That one is out. Malak will take the throw in for La Casa. Throw now goes down the line. Mesh looking for that overlap. Inside nicely, but Cars wins it. And Kevin will look for the through ball. Great challenge by Priest War. Had to get it right and did. Mazroon trying to make something happen for La Casa. Malik to Mazroon. Looks for that ball across. Priest War back to his keeper. Here comes the press from Invulnerable. Britu down the line. Long ball played. It's easily cut out. Amanu and Preston back to Jonas. It will be Zelik. Once again tries to find the unlocking pass, but Britu is right on the spot. Arminas will look for teammate Zelik into Kevin. Now to that far side. Once again, Cars. Scorpio. Trying to get around his man, but Malik does not allow it. Mesh. Running the wing. Oh, the pass inside was really on, I thought. Now that ball played into Spark. Into Zelik. Back to Spark. Still has the ball. Into Kevin. Finesse shot. Britu is on the scene to block that one away. Arminas. Zelik. Once again trying to get around, but gonna happen. Oh, it's not a good pass from Badru. Now Kevin looks for the run of absolutely no one. Invulnerable and La Casa nullifying each other as it stands. 0-0 through almost 3 halves of EAFC now. Renkin looks cut inside. No. Now goes down the line. Mesh. To Malik. Malik, what can you do for me? Cuts inside. Mesh. What have you got? Gets past Sue. Malik is offside. Really didn't need it to lock onto him. Invulnerable take this ball forwards once again. Big switch. Arminas has the ball. Looks to get past Britu. Can't do it. Britu's running back towards his own net, though. He's under pressure. Pre-swat, very calmly done. But Azarix, that's a heavy touch. Won't win that against Kevin either. Ryan has a chance. Looks for the through ball. It's awkward. That's a penalty. Slide tackle comes through. And that is going to really cause some problems. It's Kevin to try and give Invulnerable something that neither of these teams have had in almost 135 minutes of EAFC. Will be with the left foot. Now to finish it. Top left corner. Invulnerable FC take the lead with 10 minutes left in this second half. Gotta be all systems go for Lacasa. Inside to Malik. What can he find? The answer here would be ridiculous. Cutting in and out. Looking to get past his man. It's still there. Renken back post. Britu tried to get there. It will be pushed away for a throw-in. But Lacasa, they're just going to try and keep the pressure on now for the rest of this game. Mo tries to get the ball in. Easily met by Jonas, who now will hold that ball like his life depended on it. Kicking that ball clear. Picked up by Kevin. Maybe there's a misery compiler yet. And that ball through for Spark. Looking now onto this near side. It's Zelik. Cutting in and out. Now looking for the shot. Saved by JM for the moment. But it's danger not clear. Kevin tries to get those skill moves working. But Mazroon now looking onto this near side. Britu. For a teammate. It's into Azarix. Let's get it past. And Britu's going to latch onto this. Men flooding the box. Badro. Nothing doing there, Kaz. Send it clear, and that header not going to do any favours either. Counter-attack is on. Spark out to the far side. Invulnerable. Know that the clock is their friend right now. Kevin gets past one. Get past the second, but he's looking. Oh, that's terrible. Azarix absolutely takes him out. I think it will be only a free kick. From this kind of position, those ones are dangerous. Azarix gets himself in the book. Keeper is well off his line. There is a free kick specialist on this Invulnerable side. Could well be 2-0 before the day is done. And here it comes, looking for the back post. It's feeble at best. And Lacasa will get one final chance. Out to the far side. Headed by Kevin. Well shielded by Nivlem, and surely that is going to do it. Doesn't matter that Mahomes wins that ball. Game is done. Invulnerable FC win the game. And that there is their second win of the season and puts them above their opponents today, above Lacasa. And they will be absolutely buzzing with that. Couple of results for you. Goalkeeper getting a 7.9 there for Lacasa, though they were on the losing side. Sam Jones says Avengers assemble. And unfortunately, there's nothing to assemble for Sam because the day is done. We have had 3 fantastic games of EAFC. Our first game of the day was the FC Ball Blazers taking on Vasco Esports, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Then it was Mwadin taking on Mostaganum, and Mostaganum won 4-0. What a result that was for that side. And just now you have seen it with a penalty in the final 10 minutes of the game. It was Invulnerable who took out Lacasa in 1-0 fashion. What a night. What a stream we've had. Thank you so much for joining us if you stuck with us for the entire time. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you tonight's action of EAFC here at PFL. Remember, if you want to join PFL Esports, if you're seeing this and thinking, oh, competitive pro clubs, that looks fun, head over to pfl-esports.com and everything that you will need is right there. And I just need to make sure that I sent you to the right place. I did. And of course, we are official PFL_ on X as well, if you would like to go and follow us and stay up to date with all of the news that surrounds our wonderful league. But thank you so much. And next stream will be next Monday, folks. Next Wednesday. Yes, next Wednesday. Ped will be back with you for some more PFL action. But for now, for myself, for the whole PFL team, thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you very soon for another night of PFL action. Take care. We'll see you there.